Hey guys, I know it's a little late. Your boy took a nap after work. Hit the gym late, but here we are. As promised, the hits video with values. This is everything I've wrote down. I got it all added up, and we're just gonna go through it. We're gonna go through how much the booster box costed. We opened on October 20th. Let me write that down on my paper. I forgot to write down when we opened it. Right there. All right. So, I have when we opened it on the 20th and today. So we have values of all the EX hollows are higher in this section, with some reverses being the rare reverses. I thought it was interesting to put those in, and we'll see in a moment. And then the illustration rares, the shiny rares, the ultra rares, the special illustration rare, and the mega hyper rare. So this is all of our big hitters, all of our smaller hits, and we'll go over the cost and see what we pulled. So, all right. So we're gonna start off. I got everything on this other phone. Put everything in this app. And we'll just kind of go over it. Things that I find interesting. This is probably gonna be a little bit longer of a video, but I'll try to make it as short and to the point as I can. Yeah. So here we go. So our first pull was our Mega Venusaur EX. It wasn't our first pull, but we're going in alphabetical or numerical order of the set. So Mega Venusaur on October 20th, when we opened this box, was $1.26, and today it is 57 cents. So there's that. How am I going to put these? I guess I can put them to the side. Meganium Hollow Rare was on October 20th, 18 cents, and today 17 cents. Next up is Cinderace. We pulled two Cinderaces. October 20th, these cards had a value of 14 cents. And today have a value of 7 cents. So that's half the value roughly. And noteworthy, the reverse hollow rare pull of this card on October 20th was 20 cents. So 6 cents higher than the hollow hit. And today has a value of 14 cents. So the rares I found more often than not are more valuable than the hollow hits themselves, which I just find interesting. So there's that. And we'll go over the totals of the smaller hit totals and then the larger hit totals and all together. Next is our Kyogre. We pulled 3 of these bad boys. On October 20th, they were worth 12 cents. And today they're worth 10 cents. So a 2-cent drop in value. Not too bad overall. Next up is an EX hit. A nice EX hit. Gotta love them. Mega Abomasnow EX on October 20th was worth 56 cents. And today is worth 44. So not too bad. Klotzer, our favorite shrimp punching Pokemon. It's a pretty cool artwork overall. Kind of gives me Mega Man vibes. We pulled 3 of them back to back to back pretty much. And on October 20th, they were worth 8 cents. And today they're worth 5. A noteworthy pull on the Klotzer is the Hollow Rare pull, which on October 20th had a value of 14 cents and today is worth 9. So it's worth more today than this ever was on the 20th. Go figure. Interesting. And I think that's because the hollows are a guarantee, whereas the reverses are not, and they're much rarer. Raikou, our boy Raikou, legendary dog. We pulled 3 of these bad boys. We pulled a lot of 3s. And on October 20th, these cards were worth 9 cents, and today they're worth 7. Another noteworthy pull for this card is the reverse hollow pull, rare of this, and it was worth 14 cents on October 20th, and today it's worth 10. So, once again, higher than the rare themselves. Very interesting. Next up is our Mega Manectric EX pull. Nice little EX, nice colors. October 20th, it was worth 64 cents, and today it's worth 46. Next up, a classic 151 Alakazam Hollow rare pull. On October 20th, it was worth 17 cents, and today it's worth 18. So this is one of the few cards that actually went up in value. Of course, only 1 cent. Nothing in the grand scheme of it, but with the only card that actually had gone up in value in this entire pool. I found that interesting. Mega Gardevoir EX. Another nice EX pool. Can't be mad at that. Mega Gardevoir EX on October 20th was 88 cents. Today it is 74. You'll notice a lot of these smaller hits, a lot of them don't make it to $1, which is pretty normal. Xerneas, we pulled 2 of these. And on October 20th, it was worth 11 cents, and today it's worth 7. A noteworthy pull is the reverse Xerneas, which is 17 cents on October 20th, with a today value of November 26th of 9 cents. Interesting. Once again, holding more value than the hollow itself. Hariyama. Oh, we're losing form here. Let's not do that, shall we? We pulled 2 Hariyamas. On October 20th, this card was worth 15 cents, and today it is worth 9 cents. Lunatone is our next boy up. One of our very last pulls, or it was our last pull of our set, with pulling the last 2 very recent together in succession. We pulled 3 of them, and I found this is particularly interesting as it was the most expensive hollow pull that we pulled, with a value on October 20th of 30 cents and a today value November 26th of 20 cents. That's one of the highest values of all the hollows that we pulled. Very interesting for a strange Pokemon. Higher than the Alakazam by 2 cents, but did go down in value. So, interesting nonetheless. We have a Mega Absol up next, EX pull. Very nice. This card on October 20th had a value of $1.78, making it our first over $1 value card on our list, with it being the only card to have been over $1 on October 20th. With a value today of 92 cents, almost $1. So our most valuable EX pool that we pulled. Very interesting. Absol must be popular. Next up is our boy Yveltal, legendary bird destruction Pokemon. We pulled 2 of these hollows with the value of 13 cents on October 20th and a today value of 16 cents. So our second card to go up in value. I thought the Alakazam was the only one. I was wrong. Very interesting. With a notable pull of the Yveltal Reverse. With that having a value of 30 cents on October 20th, matching the Lunatone, the Hollow, of course, and then today value of 21 cents. So very interesting on that. Whereas these went up in value by 3 cents, and this still being more expensive still went down 9 cents. Market is strange. All right, up next is a personal favorite of mine, the Steelix pulls. Big fan of Steelix. It's definitely top 5 Pokemon for me. Currently doing a Steelix master set of every language. That's going to take me a while, and I'll update you on that binder as we go. But yeah, we pulled these twice, and the Hollow pull on October 20th was worth 8 cents with today value of 7 cents. So our boy Steelix doesn't get much love on the financial side, but we love him just the same. With notable double banger reverses. Definitely not mad at that. With a October 20th value of 14 cents and a today value of 12. So almost double worth what the Hollow hit is worth. Very interesting. All right. We have a Mega Mawile EX pull. Very nice pull. Love the texture. With the October 20th value of 54 cents and a today value of 40 cents. Nice. As you can tell, the EXs are about double the price usually of a Hollow, if not much more, as they are much bigger hits than a normal Hollow. Next up is our boy Dialga, a legendary Pokemon. We pulled this bad boy 3 times. That seems to be the max of what we pulled out of that box on average is 3. This was worth 7 cents on October 20th with a today value of 5 cents. So definitely not the most popular Pokemon in this set. Our last but not least EX pull is Mega Latias EX with a value of 62 cents on October 20th and a today value of 52 cents. Not bad. All right, so all of I would consider your normal hits, which are Hollows, EXs, and reverse rare Hollows. Just a little recap. The total on October 20th, the total value of these pulls was $10.92 with a today value of $7.53. So lost about almost $3 over the course of 36 days. But that's just how it goes. October 20th was really close to its release date. With the further out we go, the more it dips as more boxes get opened. But that's just it, you know? And then over time, I think as the years go by, these do slowly gain value. But how much is to be determined. So we'll put these to the side. And we'll move on to the big bangers of this, the biggest pulls that we got. And we'll start with the Bulbasaur illustration rare box topper that included the promo card, illustration rare style promo card, which is this Bulbasaur with the Mega Evolution stamp. You can pull this from the set without this stamp. but we did not. But we did get it in our promo. They call it, I can't exactly remember what they call it, but enhanced. They call it an enhanced booster box because it comes with this. So this card on October 20th had a value of $27.11 with a today value, November 26th, of $16.15. That one dropped a pretty good amount. But the fact that you get it in every box, you know, it's just bound to happen. Our next pull is a Snover Shiny Rare. On October 20th, this had a value of $2.94 with a today value of $1.96. I love these artworks. They're just little pieces of art, and I think they're so cool. Next up is Inteleon, one of our very first shiny rare pulls. On October 20th, this had a value of $4.03 with a today value of $2.74. Next up, Shroodle, shiny rare. On October 20th, this had a value of $2.69 with the today value of $1.52. Next up, Gumshoos. On October 20th, this had a value of surprisingly $8.33, but with the today value of $2.92, it is so far still our highest value pull so far, which is interesting because Donald Trump Pokemon, I guess. All right, we're getting into the bigger hits, our ultra rares. So this is our Mega Venusaur EX ultra rare pull. Gotta love it. It's an original. Love the texture, love the gold outlines. Just an awesome card. October 20th, it had a value of $20.21 with a today value of $13.31. Not bad. Next is our trainer card, ultra rare, Wally's Compassion. This has a value of $2.62 on October 20th with a today value of $1.40. Trainer cards don't get much love, but this one does, because this is a SIR, which I believe, let me double check. Give me 1 second here. This is a special illustration rare, and I think this is pretty cool to make note of. A little charting. So before that, this had a value of $44.47 on October 20th with a today value of $37.90. Not bad. SIRs are very hard to pull. And I think it's pretty cool to note, when it first came out on September, I think this is pre-release. I think the set officially came out in October. I don't know exactly when, but this had been upwards of $300 before set release, with a steep drop, but an even decline. Not too bad. Very interesting, I thought. All right, so before we get to the gold card hit, excluding this, our big hitters were a total of, let's see. Okay, here we go. The total of these big hitter cards right here was, on October 20th, $112.40 with a today value of $77.90. So not bad. Obviously, it just goes to show you that the prices drop as the set comes out. FOMO kicks in initially, but then as the set gets a little older, a little bit more gets opened, a little bit more gets out there in circulation, price goes down. Now, this is the special hit in the box. I should have gotten a total without it, but I guess without this gold card, all the total hits of the smaller hits and the bigger hits would have been, let's do some quick math real quick, shall we? Bear with me here. I should have had this data ready, but sadly did not. 112 plus 40 plus 1092. So this would have had a value of $123 without this gold card hit. Total of all of our hollows, reverse hollows, illustration rares, shiny rares, ultra rares, secret or special illustration rares. This would have been the total of on October 20th. Today's value of these pools is $85.43. So the difference being $37.89 value drop over 36 days. Just interesting data for you guys. I definitely find that interesting. But only the future will know if it goes back up and how much. Who knows? All right. So this is where, and I guess it's nice to note that the value of our pools was, so our current value is $85.43. This booster box on October 20th value was $281.80 with a today value of $241.25. So not quite matching, even on October 20th, the $123 value, opening up a $281 box, and then a $85 value today of a $241 box. So, there's that data. I'll show you that I wrote it down. It's right here. So 281, 241. Just interesting. Last but not least, the card that made opening this all worthwhile, the Mega Lucario EX Mega Hyper Rare Pool. This alone, we'll just get into it. The value of this card on October 20th was $560.11 with a today value of $466.86. Yeah, and I like to show it on these big hitters for sure. This card had a high when it released, before set release, of $717.80. So just very interesting to see all that, how it can fluctuate. Before release, it seems to have been some type of dip. Somebody got a good deal at the time, with it going back up, and now as more product gets opened, the price is where it is. So yeah, very, very interesting. Now this lumped in with all of these other bigger hitters, the total was $687 $542.51 on October 20th, with a today value of $544.76. Not bad. So, yeah, not bad at all. This card made it all worth it. Opening Pokemon is a gamble, but it just goes to show you all it takes is one card to make it all worth it. And when you hit big. It's gambling. That's what it is. So I just thought that was super interesting. We'll put all these back together. All of these hits all together value on October 20th was $683.43, with a today value of $552.29. With the booster box on October 20th being $281.80 and our pulls being $683.43, that's definitely a substantial difference. Even today at $552.29 and the booster box value of $241.25, the value of these cards today are worth double what a booster box is worth today. Definitely not the normal. Definitely very lucky. But I would consider it just very highly successful. This was a great pull for us. These cards, without that gold card, we would be in the red, as things normally are. But because of this one pull, it was the everything card. It's beautiful. And with a pull rate of 1,260 packs, it's very, very hard to pull. And the fact that we did is incredible. Well, guys, I really appreciate you joining me on this Mega Evolution booster box opening. I know this video was much, much, much longer than normal, but there was a lot more data than normal. Yeah, thanks for joining me. I just found all of this super interesting. As much as people would like to ignore the value of cards, if you're a collector, I also think that it can make it more fun because what you're interested in now has value. Much more than it ever has before. And we're definitely in a bubble. And who knows when that bubble will pop. I'm sure it will go down and things will get easier to find. But as all things, there will be a time where it goes back up again. So there's my little data for you guys. I put all this in the collector, but today's value of all of these big hits is $552. Booster box value of $241.25. So not bad. I appreciate you guys joining me. I had a lot of fun doing this. But we're not done yet. As you know, we have another opening to do. So expect another 36 days of pack rips with the new set Mega Evolution Phantasmal Flames. Thanks for joining me, guys. If you've made it this far, appreciate you. I know this was a long one, but thanks for joining me on this journey, and hope you guys will join me on the next 36 days of Phantasmal Flames. You take it easy, guys. Bye.